Okay. Do we need a recap from last session? Do we know what happened?
I don't.
All right. You went from floor 1 to floor 3.
Okay.
Okay. During that time, in the basement, you guys found out that the cabling that they had used was very intimately familiar with Ben. Ben knew exactly how to disarm the electrical inside the tower, and he promptly did so, at least in the basement. You also had the... you guys also discovered that the tower recognized Elias Vant. Elias Vant was also accused of having made the tower. Elias Vant had mentioned to you guys on the second floor that he did not build that particular room. And then you guys came to this room. You guys persuaded that Elias Vant should help you. And then he stood up and started pleading for his life. And then the tower recognized him and shut down all the robots that you guys were currently in combat with.
Yep. It was looking pretty grim. I threatened... What's his face? The other one. Like, constantly. Like, I super want to kill him, but he's probably too powerful for me to just sneak shoot him in the head, which is what my actual plan is.
We could certainly try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always welcome to try. You can try anything you want. Also, Mr. Caldor
That guy.
has been politely holding a knife
To
Jovern's back this entire time.
That's why I'm ready to shoot him in the head.
And he's threatening to murder him if you guys make a move he does not like. You guys have tried to counterspell him, and he has counterspelled your guys' counterspells on top of counterspell on top of counterspell. He has 0 plot armor, 100% completely convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You just,
Weak.
Gets as many reactions as he needs.
What's his passive perception?
You were able to sneak a spider on to Jovern, and he did not see it.
I know, but I'm asking again, just for my knowledge.
You don't know.
Okay. Well, does a... Oh no, I use T-Rex stats.
Is that your polymorphed one?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh no, I left my bag over there.
I can
Sorry.
give it to you.
Yeah.
Plus 0, so... Does a so for a 15 sleight of hand, I'm gonna casually kind of stomp up to what's his name? The guy with the knife to
Mr. Caldor?
Mr. Caldor.
Mr. Caldor.
He's cute.
And I'm gonna chop his ass.
Mm.
Like a bite attack on him.
As you begin to approach him, I can tell you right now you failed. He goes, ah, da, 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 and presses his knife further. Since he presses his knife further, in this case, since Jovern's not here, we're going to have Andy be that entity. He presses his knife further into Entity's back.
And I'm advancing, I'm chomping.
You're chomping? Are you making an official attack?
Yes.
Okay, roll for an attack.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That misses. Mr. Caldor gets really angry, and he said, I said, stand back! And Elias Vance then, from the backside, or from behind you guys, please, don't agitate him anymore!
second attack and the multi-attack. I'm gonna flip around and do the tail attack.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25. Let me look. That's actually close. I know, I actually have to look up the stat. I didn't think you were going to try to attack him here. Nope, it was the other document. Alright, here we are. That misses. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that...
25 misses.
25 misses.
Okay. And I growl at his ass, and I press up on his ass, still in his face, as this monstrous T-Rex with flaming breath. And then, wait, actually no, because it's wild. I'm polymorph, not wild shape, so I can't talk. Still,
All right.
I just glare his ass down, and I walk away.
He points the knife and he begins to poke Andy, and he draws a little blood into it. You can feel, Andy, you can feel the dagger piercing your skin from behind. And he says to you, "Open the door or I kill him." What do you guys do?
This door.
Yeah,
How's it locked again?
it's not.
You open it. I actually motion with my stubby little T-Rex arms.
He looks at you funny. Can't make out what you're saying.
Like, how the hell am I supposed to open it with these little T-Rex arms?
He was actually saying that to Andy to open up the door when he was stabbing him.
I'll give him a dirty look over my shoulder and open the door.
All right. You open the door. Are you guys going to walk through?
Guess you have no choice.
All right. Dan, are you walking through too?
Yeah, although I want to be in the back. I want to be. I'm pointing a rifle at his head from behind.
Okay.
Does me attacking him count as combat?
No, because I don't think you guys actually ever went into combat at this point. 'Cause you guys are technically out of combat. So. Yeah, I think you can just pull this one up. Yeah, there's nothing special about this one. I just pulled up. All right. These guys are gone. Let's see. You guys will be right in front of that door right there, the big one there, along the
I
side.
don't know where my figure is.
Your figure. I think it's still over there on that side.
I can see.
Let's see. 'Cause I don't have any shielded paladins over here.
Yeah, he's not over here.
Just going for the bag of stuff.
Man down.
Let's see. Oh, here he is, right in front of Dan. The one with the blue shield, that's Andy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I was looking at that one, thinking like,
I've got a mess with my Exodus token looking like me, riding on top of me, for all intents and purposes.
Oh, whoops. All right. Let's see. We're gonna have him, and we will also have. We'll have these guys. All right. I don't think I actually connected to your Bluetooth. Here we go.
Bluetooth connected.
It's gonna say Bluetooth disconnected just because I'm disconnecting from it.
Okay. So like this. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Let's go like this. That's blah. Here we are. Okay. So as you guys enter the room, you don't really see anything. All you guys see is you see that there's a table. There is just a little We're gonna go like this. But you do see something. Just trying to get to what it is that you see. No, I can't. judge the choice. If the conclusion is correct, then he turns towards the door that he does the way shall open. And then he says, however, if it is found, then all of the ghosts turn their heads to the He says, you will remain for sleeper.
I think that's the answer. I think to myself, but I don't say it.
They're all dead.
Well, that's how you said judge the murder. Judge them all.
If you judge incorrectly, you get to stay for supper.
Oh, that's just my thought process.
What do you guys do?
Does the food look edible?
You don't really see anything there. Not quite.
I'm just gonna saunter up to here and then sit my happy ass down.
When you do so, you do see food begins to manifest itself.
I don't eat. I just sit, wait, and listen.
I sporadically say out loud, "It was Colonel Mustard with the knife in the library," and then that's it. I just say that.
You're going to say that out loud to them?
Is there someone there named Colonel Mustard?
He turns to you. There is no Colonel Mustard. He says to you, I don't believe Colonel Mustard is president at this time.
It was a joke. In my homeland, we have this game called Clue, and this whole scenario is almost kind of like a setup for that. I'm actually terrible.
I will
riddles.
actually give you inspiration for it, to be honest. But
I tell them, oh, sorry, it was just a joke. It's just a way to kind of calm down my my processes to be able to, process more clearly.
I see. That must be something not really this banter. I can attest to this.
cryptic corpse speak either. I want direct answers. I'm not here to solve riddles within riddles. This is already a riddle. That's enough. I don't need innuendo.
And so you shall have direct responses. Ask, and it shall be granted unto you open.
So your original premise is that only one of you here is a murderer. Does that imply that the rest of you are victims of said murder?
That is it. They are not of this were all murdered by the same person.
You just contradicted yourself because you said there's only that they're all murdered by different people.
No, they've all been murdered by the same person. They were all different instances.
Okay.
You'll notice that as you look around the room, roll me a history check. Andy, you crit fail.
Yeah, 9. I got 9.
You recognize in the archives from your vast knowledge, and you recall from the database that you had accessed back in Rowan, that they are noblemen. They are noblemen from different points in time. Their clothing is not the same. They are dressed in various different time zones of nobility. You recognize some of the clothing to be from Sharn, and some of the clothing to be from where?
Okay. So you're saying the murderer is sitting. Let me rephrase. What incentive is there for you not to just tell me who the murderer is if he murdered all of you and he's sitting amongst us right now? Like,
Well, if we all knew who the murderer was, we wouldn't need you, now would we?
Then how do you know that person is even here sitting among us? How would you know that we could even come to the correct conclusion then?
You have to
The
tell
littlest eye told us so. I don't know. That's why we invited you.
So no one knows the correct answer. Someone said no correct answer.
You guys are talking to the same steward that He's only been
This lady right here.
talking that lady right there. She says, "We don't know. That's why we invited you."
So does that imply that the person says everybody is the same murder, but it's a
We must find out. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we've narrowed it down to that if we can find out who killed Sir Kelvin, then we know who murdered all of us.
And so which one is Sir Kelvin again? Sorry. Was that the one originally?
As you ask this question, a body begins to manifest, stained in red at the far end of the table, in blood hunched over, with his face in his plate. Behold, Sir Kelvin.
And what relation is he to you that he's so important? We're talking all of these noblemen that he would be so important.
Well, he was the very first in the timeline. He's been the oldest amongst them. So now you see that he has the oldest clothing amongst all of them.
Okay.
So we narrowed it down and we were able to track to that he was the very first murder. So we think that he is pivotal in presenting and finding evidence that would actually determine who murdered all of us.
I still don't understand how you all have narrowed it down or figured out that it's one person doing all these murders without actually being able to discern more detail about who it is. Like, that just doesn't make... And I am saying that to him.
Okay. Well, we have evidence that that we can present. Would you like me to present my evidence?
Please.
All right.
I'd like to do a perception check on the body of Lord...
In a perception check or
well,
What-
investigation. I
you're trying to
guess.
investigate his body?
The body, but not like touch it. I mean, just look at it for
Just
know,
look at it?
See what I see. Although, I actually rolled well. It's gonna be 28. Holy shit! I did not know.
You see that his clothing is very bad and rough. You see that it does not look like it's got filled with dust. You feel like when you look at it, it's filled with dust. You can tell that he had many properties, and he was very careful by his clothing. The fabrics were fine, the linen was fine, the threads were definitely made of silk. And definitely his hair, not cheap, but they kind of look like they're from shop recently. He presents to you you can also tell that the same clothing that he was wearing is identical in nature to the clothing style of the body that has his face in the You can see that he has some mud on the bottom of his boot, the same mud that is identical to the mud from Sir Kelvin's. It's like kind of a red clay mud. This guy, Ari, Lord Servant. You also see that he has some stitching on his. You see the stitching not on Lord Servant. When you look at the other bodies and you compare, you can see that Sir Kelvin's clothing has an SV stitched on his clothing under the upright corner. They all begin chuckling. They all laugh. It's like, who here hasn't? Well, every now and then, the one chick to the left, David, jumps out and is like, I enjoy spending my times on Radiara, the shimmering expanse. What a glamorous place. But I was always fond of the year 1015. They had such still around today.
That sounds a little murdery.
Well, nobody here is of clean hands. We're just trying to find out the murderers of Sir Kelvin, not us. No, his not. His murder. Well, his murder might be worse. Wasn't very fond of the poor fellow, though.
What's the name of the guy with the knife to
Yeah, that was gonna be
Mr.
my
Caldor?
next thought, too.
Mr. Caldor? Do you recognize Mr. Caldor over here?
She looks over at Mr. Caldor. I've never seen that man in my entire life.
Do any of you recognize Mr. Caldor?
They all look at Mr. Caldor, and they're like, we have no idea who that is. Who is Mr. Caldor? Mr. Caldor looks at you and he says, I don't know these freaking people.
Well, you can still apply your, supposedly better than us physique and mental powers to, solve the riddle, though, couldn't you? You're the one who wants all this done. Start participating.
I have no more knowledge of these people than you do.
But you're the one who's the most powerful, so by default, you get to be the one to bear the most responsibility. You're also the one that wants the most of this done, so maybe you should get off your ass and do it. And I tell him that directly, like, get off your ass and fucking help, or I'm going to take another shot at your head for fun.
Intimidation check?
Yes. Well, that's not gonna work. Roll a 3.
Does he get advantage because I hate Mr. Caldor?
Does he get advantage because you hate the guy? No.
I don't have advantage on it, but I rolled bad that time, so it is. Actually, try this last session. I got 2 good rolls out of the last one. But I've already stated because I don't even whether I miss it,
Yikes.
so you can just sit here all day. Just point it to your I'm gonna ask Mr. Banks. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm gonna ask Mr. Banks too. He's gonna be like, hey, about this yeah, but certainly there's some commonality in the story.
The lady that you were sitting next to previously, my name is Sister Callis. Please, won't you come and join us and have a bite? I'll tell you the story of Mr. Calvin. He died, his soul did not depart so quickly. There was something a little processed diabetes. Not hunger, but precision. Lord Servan, I saw at that time, he had smiled, but he only smiled once. It was after the professor said he would bring names to light. Mr. Selvern laughed and it was like he truly did think that he was going to bring other names to light, but he never did fulfill on that promise. What do you guys do?
How did his death affect you? I ask.
He had it was his wine glass that was missing from the crime scene, I believe. She then holds up a wine glass before your eyes. And it was, but the crazy thing about it is he didn't die from drinking wine. He just sat there when we were all there at dinner, and he just killed over and died.
This guy's gonna hop down and he's gonna start eating the food.
All
I'm
right.
gonna start eating the food.
As you begin to grab a fork and you try to put it into the plate, you can see that as you put it into the mush, you can see that there's nothing there, and you begin to just hit the plate itself, and you're just hear the scrapes with the plate. What you do also. Go ahead. It worked.
I mean, I can. I would like to use my mark of the game.
Alright.
If it works here.
It should.
Player may request to shift their initiative by +5 or -5 after rolling.
Oh gosh, dude, that's 4 1s that I got today. That is terrible. All right, Dan, you get to go first.
Okay. Did they all solidify, or like who's attacking? Is it the people at the table?
The people at the table, they're all ghostly figures and spiritual entities. No, they manifest themselves. They were not visible.
Hologram.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's closest to me? Bonus action range first.
It looks like.
Sorry, I always get a little confused on like brutal strike and reckless strike and. But yeah, screw it. I already decided to charge in with my sword. I mean, shit.
cast a spell. Go ahead What's wrong with you guys? Ed is the only one that did it.
be 8 points. There's a well between you so that's 23 to hit.
Yeah, didn't mean to interrupt his turn.
23. 23 does hit. Before you continue rolling, though, just because he is doing that smack dab in the middle.
My character really would probably do that, though. He looks at you angrily. In Sharn City. And you can see that they are all noblemen from Sharn City. You recognize them and you recognize them, David. These are all members from the various different dragon houses. It's just, if you had just killed him straight up, he would have responded. Alright. I'm just letting you know that as a problem. Alright. You still are. Spider number 5, he says.
They're gonna try to focus. They're gonna use their movement. We're gonna attack the guy that spawned all this bullshit.
Alright.
Spire number 5.
on two of them. Does a 24 and a 20 hit? Two of them, so one to attack the other guy. Are you each going to take 38 damage? Assuming Excalibur's not doing anything.
I had to use my looks like you only got me down to needing 27 more hits to kill me. Right through the neck with the Imperium Severance Greatsword. And then I'm going to go ahead and spin around in a circle so his head pops up in the air. And then Devil May Cry style, I'm going to front flip in the air and split his head in half while it's still in midair. And then land gracefully.
All right.
I don't know if you need me to do an acrobatics check for that last part, but I'll gladly do it.
I'm going to have you roll a strength check, actually.
Okay.
Do you have advantage on that because you're raging?
I do, because I rolled like shit on that. Yeah, 13. Not great.
All right. You don't split it in half, but you do hit it like a baseball bat.
Sick.
All right. Where do you want the head to go flying?
This direction.
All right.
Call your shot. It's out there.
Right? Yeah. Point my sword like Babe Ruth out there calling
Roll
my
me a
shot.
percentile.
Wait, oh. That would be this one and this one. That is 68.
Okay, so you do. You can hit a target. Which target are you trying to aim for?
Me.
That is Andy.
Oh. Me.
That guy? Okay. So it's going to go ahead and it's going to hit him. Roll me an additional attack die.
Like a full one?
Yep, a whole full damage attack die.
Oh, as in like to see to if roll to hit.
No.
Oh, roll for damage?
Damage, yeah, you're a damage die from your last attack.
Okay, if you really want me to do that, I will take 3, 2, so that's 10 starting out. Plus, okay, 11. Not rolling as good this time. I have to re-roll that because my finger hit it. 13. That's only going to be 17 damage with 7 of it as radiant.
Okay, that is going to kill that guy too. So that guy will. How do you want him to die?
I'm gonna have it so the head literally just hits into his stomach like a bowling ball and makes like a like a temporal, like a black. It's actually void energy that just hits him like a bowling ball in the stomach and just boop, and like breaks his spine by pushing on it so hard from the front.
And so it does. As the head hits the stomach there, it bounces off and then lands on the table, landing nice and neatly on a plate,
In front
spinning around on the table. In this moment, the other spectrals, they immediately disappear.
Home run!
My clones will disappear too, assuming combat's over.
Combat is over. And combat ends. And the door is open.
I say in a very electronic voice, puzzle complete.
10 spiders come back to me.
Alright. What do you guys do?
Well, I will
Where'd he
continue.
go? He was
I will
supposed to
just
stealth
continue to stand where I'm at, and I'm going to let the rest of the party proceed in front of me to where I can pull out my rifle again and continue to have it pointed at Caldor's head.
Alright.
And I just kind of look at him and I'm like, sorry, bud, if you're going to sit there and hold my people hostage, we're going to do the same to you.
Actually, yeah, 10 of my tokens are going to transform into copies of him. While
Okay.
holding up their rifles.
It's so gay. Fine, I'll allow it. They all have rifles. Roll me an intimidation
They are
check.
Temporal tech rifles. For him or me?
For him. Because that's intimidating, I'm not going to lie. I would be intimidated by 10 of you showing up to my house with temporal tech rifles.
I've got a -1 to charisma. However, I'd like to hand this to you.
All
For
right.
advantage.
So you get advantage.
That's a nat 20
Woo, let's
on
go.
that first roll.
Oh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Okay. So he's intimidated.
4 on the second one.
Trade out
Oh,
one
do I
card
get a
for
card?
the second one.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Perfect time to use that card.
It's like, well, this is a waste of a card. Here, I want another one. All right.
Alrighty, let him go.
He can
I'll
go
say.
when we're at the floor.
Take me instead.
He accepts this. And then he takes it and puts the dagger up to your back. All right.
Alright, through the next door, I guess.
All right. You do see that there are lots of cabinets around. You do, because it is a kitchen. You do see lots of boxes that are around.
Wouldn't be terrible to investigate a couple of them. I suppose.
Yeah, we can poke
I'm
around.
not interested in food, but
Oh, the food has disappeared with the spirits.
okay. Well, I guess we can roll. Is there anything on this side of the room?
Yeah, so you see there's cabinets there, there's a cabinet there, but this is also the window here. You can't really see it, but it's also not really relevant. And then, of course, there was a seat that he was sitting at.
I'll check these two.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. didn't
Roll
tap
me
the
some.
TV.
Oh, yeah, you can tap it. That's why we're putting Lego Man on it.
Roll for investigation or
Yep.
just roll percentage dice?
And you can just roll percentage dice.
And my tokens are going to turn back into spiders and climb up my sleeve.
We're gonna go with a 20 flat. Okay, for the first one.
Let me go to the tables real quick. 1 second.
I'm going to go grab another soda. Do you guys want anything?
Yes, I would love one.
I wouldn't mind one.
I'll try one of the
Thanks, sir.
citrusy orange ones, please.
Right, which bottle do you want?
The orange one.
Here, everybody give me their cans. I'll go throw them away. If you
Oh, here. Can I just take that whole thing? Thank you. While I'm looking at these tables here. Oh, that is definitely not what I thought I was going to find inside that folder.
Do you have anything to throw away, Andy? Thank you. I can't reach. This is 18.
There they are. You said it was a 20?
20, and then an 87 for the last one.
Oh, that is not the table I thought that was. Okay. 20, you got a fighter nodule.
Oh,
The Titan reinforcement lock.
hold on. Oh, that's like vehicle part stuff.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, did we loot?
That's what I'm doing. I'm looting these two on the side of the wall here, and then I'm leaving everything else for you guys.
Yeah. And actually, roll me, for each of those crates, you got to roll me 3 percentage dice.
Holy crap. Okay, well, first
Thank
one was a 20, second one was an 87.
87 is going to be the wizard nodule. Arconetic control relay.
And then a 57.
That's going to be the Titan reinforcement lock again.
Okay. So wait, the first one? Oh, okay, so...
You have 2 fighter nodules Titan reinforcement locks.
And then, sorry, if I type in, what is it, nodules gets
Mhm.
me there quickest, if I just type in
Yeah.
nodules. Oh.
And that's why I'm saying Titan reinforcement, because it's going to be underneath the T's first, because it's going to have fighter nodule at the end.
There we go. 2 of those, backpack. And you said the other one was what? Sorry, I forgot. There's a lot of stuff.
You said it was 87, right?
Yeah, 87 was the middle one.
It's a wizard nodule,
Wizard.
but it's an arcnoetic control relay.
Arcnotic control relay. Cool, found it. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, let's get the other ones out of the way for box number 2. That is a 27. Dang, I like 7s today.
27.
Yeah.
You got 4 gyrospoke hubs.
I can open my own car dealership. Wait, what is it again?
Gyrospoke hubs. It's going to be...
Wheels or nodules? Oh, no, spoke. Oh, component hubs. Got
Yeah.
it. Yep. 4 of them, you say.
Yep,
I
4
probably
components.
already have some of these, too.
And
honestly.
you got a single gyrospoke hubs blueprint.
Oh. Okie dokie. That's
Yeah, because you got the component and you got the blueprint.
Okay. Component. Blueprint. There it is. Sick. All I had to do is type in gyro. I'm getting the hang of looking up all your custom items. Sometimes
I'm trying to make them...
sometimes actually using the least amount of words possible is best.
I'm trying to make it simple so that you guys can use like one word and then like find like
That's
use the item,
That's what I mean.
or at least
getting
find
it.
like the section of the items.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting the hang of that. Okay, gosh dang it. 36. No, 39. Sorry.
39. You got. Roll me a d20.
That's 16.
You got 16 glide core emitters. This is gonna be a component.
So I can put lights on my lights on the outside of it, huh?
Glide core?
I don't know. I'll have to look at what it does. Anyway,
It's for flying.
final roll.
Oh, sorry. One more second. You're also gonna want to find. You got 2 glide core emitter blueprints
Okay.
because there's a blueprint variant. For the components, there's always a blueprint variant.
Right. Nope. Got it. Still was on the same screen right there. Last one was a 41.
41. Okay, roll me a d20 for that one.
Not one.
That's a bummer. You got a single sky frame vein
Aw,
component, not even a blueprint.
That sounds good. There it is. Honestly, I don't even see blueprint here. When I just look up Skyframe, it just has the component. It doesn't even have the blueprint.
It's probably because sky frame vein actually goes with something else.
I see.
It's I want to say the sky frame goes to the There's like wings.
Yeah, I'm only.
There's probably like a winged blueprint.
It's all good. I'm only carrying like 57,000 pounds. We're fine. My backpack is currently says 267 pounds, but it's got like, why is there so many decimals? Like, look how many decimals are there after.
Oh, because there are some that I made really, really tiny. Because I was trying to like make it so like you actually have to care about weight a little bit. But yeah,
that's not gonna be possible when I'm walking around with an entire like Star Wars assembly factory in my bag.
All right. What about you guys, Andy, David?
Yeah, I'll search this wall, I guess.
You're gonna search that wall. There's gonna be 2 crates.
I'm gonna intentionally walk really fast and take abrupt, like jarring turns to make this as difficult for this fucker as I can. It's gonna be unpredictable, gonna be rude, the whole fucking time.
Like back up into a wall and everything. Like
Yeah, like walk, all of a sudden jerk neck turn.
Or like every time you get near a doorway, get like sideways to it, like so to like scrape him off your back or force him to go around the other side of you.
He's being an a-hole, so it's fair.
I mean, yeah, no, he's mine.
This is called malicious compliance.
Malicious
Exactly. It's beautiful.
I'm doing what
Danny,
I
just
have to,
Andy,
but I
for
don't
each
want
crate,
to.
because there's one on each side. 3 percentage.
Okay,
die rolls.
62.
62 is going to be a rogue nodule, the Phantom Displacement. So if you type in nodule, you're going to look for Phantom Displacement. David, did you say you were looting?
No, I'm just being an asshole to this guy.
Okay. Fair enough.
Why am I not able to find it?
Let me see.
Like at one point, I'm going to be walking really, really fast. Then I'm suddenly going to wild shape into a badger. Tiny fucking badger in hopes he
Oh,
trips
it's
over
way
me.
down the list. It's in blue, so it was later on the list. Well, hold on. Maybe is this it? Phantom Displacement Injector?
Yep.
Okay, just one.
Just one of those. It's a nodule, so. All right. 2 more percentile dice.
16.
You got a battle hard kernel matrix. That's going to be a fighter nodule.
Okay, 38.
You got an elemental bond. That's a druid nodule.
Okay,
Okay, and then for the other crate, you're going to do 3 more percentile dice.
11.
You got. Roll me. Oh, roll me a d10.
5.
You got 5 glide core emitters. They're going to be underneath components when you search for them.
Okay. 78.
You got. Roll me a d20.
3.
Okay. You got 3 gyrospoke hub components. No blueprints. Roll me a d20. Roll me another d20. Can you put that die in here? And then roll me a d20. Alright, that's better. So you can get 20 gyroscope hubs and 5 gyroscope hub blueprints. Is your speaker off?
Oh yeah. Right.
Bluetooth connected.
He's really kicking me out, isn't he?
I don't know. It's actually I'm like trying to badger and it didn't stop. So on this yay high solid
He stops right there. Nice try.
So how many blueprints did you say?
5.
Was it gyroscope wheels?
Yep. And then I'll have Dan and guys roll me d20s. Actually, roll 2 d20s consecutively. Give me each one.
12 and
13 and 2.
Dan, you got 13 Aethos for focusing cores. And then, Andy, what did you have for each of your rolls?
12 and
Andy, you got 12 chrono thread focusing cores. Aether pulse core. If you type in focusing core, or even just
5. Chrono thread for the simple reset.
yep, yep. He got Aether. He got chrono.
The second roll I got was
Okay, what was the 5 for? Sorry.
The 5 was how far down my list I was going.
oh,
Yeah. All right.
I'm just picturing him holding a badger. He's wearing Just like squatting towards the ground.
Especially because badgers are like cats. They're like fur, it's like separate from their bodies. No matter where you get them, it's just like a
That just close out of that.
Weird shit to find in the kitchen, guys.
Oh, speaking of shit, can you make a big service?
I already did.
Can you make it?
Why?
Because as he's floating, I'm just
Yes. Roll me some dex checks.
oh my.
Roll me 3 of them.
3 dex checks. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's an 8. 6, 4, and 8.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
Those are the exact rolls I got in order. I kid you not.
No shit.
I kid you not. So he made every single one of them. I wish I was filming those rolls.
Pardon the pun, but holy crap!
What the
I met my adversary. We're evenly matched.
Quite literally.
Can't shit a shitter.
I was like, I was listening. I was like, no freaking way.
Nice.
Gosh. Okay. Honestly, that's absolutely
you're
awesome.
doing what I want to do, but you're being more creative than I am. I also want to do nothing but just troll.
All right.
I know. He's expecting us to act rationally, and it's like,
All right. Anything else you guys like to do while you're doing that? What are your guys' passive You know if there's something off the table. You don't. I bet it's 'cause it's you see that there's a little hatch at the bottom. There's a little lever that comes through up the bottom. There's like a little glowing light. No, under the table. It's a little hatch. It's like a hand size. You can see that there's like a latch that you can take something. Okay, so you open up the hatch, the door opens, and you see that there's a maintenance control. No, it's just a maintenance control. It's like something that you can touch and interact with, like a computer screen.
Well, I'm the wrong person to do that. There's some off from this time.
You do notice that he crawled underneath the table to get to this. You guys both noticed that Andron crawls underneath the table to get to this.
oh, okay, because yeah, I didn't perceive it until so what, you can't fit down there, or I mean, I'm thinking going down there.
No, it's just it's like a computer screen.
Oh, okay. Sure. What do I need to?
Roll investigation check.
Sorry, I just forgot what is inspiration actually called.
can consume one of your inspirations that I've given you. We have no cap to inspiration. So when I give you an inspiration, you can re-roll any skill or attack roll to see if you can get something different.
It's kind of like advantage.
Yeah, advantage on damage.
Not really necessary.
You know you found that there's an off button, and you know you can hit it. You know it's an off button.
Is it like actively on and showing?
Yeah, it's actively on. You can see it's on. You know it turns off something. You're not trying to turn it off, but you know it turns off something. Yes, it is.
Do you have any prompts or just information?
Oh yeah, it says electrical security, or power to security maintenance. That's what it has on the screen.
I wonder if this is like what we could have used to override the door if we had not solved the puzzle or something.
Maybe. I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say, well, I can't really see any advantage to having security systems on,
You hear some whirring sound, and you hear some power. It looks like Andy's 3 tries and we'll be able to successfully see that. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Andy was the only one that was close enough to actually proc the. Because I had you guys roll perception, and all of you guys failed. But Andy stayed in kind of sort of the area, so I had him roll another one. David was on top of it, so he wouldn't have noticed it.
So now I turn to Mr. Caldor and I say, alright, what's next?
Well, the door's open. Let's get going. I'm waiting to ascend to godhood. Charles John still contains the title God. What do you guys want? Well, we're inside this room before you guys go into the next one.
Hell yeah. Why should he get a chance at godhood? He's clearly not going to be good or anything. Why
You have Elias Van. He goes, "No! Don't do that! You're gonna call them here!
Who?
Them!
So you're saying we should let this guy ascend to godhood? Well, then what?
Not
What
yet.
is the action?
Not yet.
What do we do then? Sit here? Do we all just sit here and put hands in the fire? We can do that. I don't mind. I'll just sit right here. I'm an automaton. I'm going to sit here forever.
You don't negotiate with Eris.
Well, no, I'm imploring, like, I'm imploring with man at this point, like, dude, all you've done this whole time is sit here in coward and fear and say, don't do this, don't do that, and you've not offered a single solution or actionable anything to tell us. All you've done is just tell us to do nothing, which isn't actually an option. So you have to give us some kind of suggestion that doesn't involve just throwing up your hands and saying, wait, like, what? What is the
Just
action
not
we're supposed to
yet.
do?
Not
But when?
yet.
Tell me when. Like when? And what? Do what when?
I don't.
Obviously
He's
no.
listening, so I don't want to say.
Okay, well he's never gonna. Where are we gonna be in a position where he's not listening? He's
You will.
literally here holding a knife to our party. We don't have a way to separate him because none of us are powerful enough to get away from him. And our only chance to stop him at all is gonna be before he sends the godhood. Can any of us stop a god? No. Okay, so we have to do something before he gets a chance to do that. Logically,
We
right?
just.
So yeah, does he follow me under the table?
Yes, he's following you everywhere. This is like super
This
crazy.
is literally like a
creepy.
Scooby. It's like a Scooby Doo thing. Like it's,
I kid you not.
He's desperate
Scooby
to have
Doo,
that
where are
hostage.
you?
I'm just gonna lay down, take a nap.
He's gonna lay down and take a nap. He's gonna stand there over you, pointing the knife at you.
Actually, that's a brilliant idea. He'll have to choose. Do you want to get up and have godhood, or do you want to keep your hostage?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. You guys go ahead.
Okay,
Okay. So do you guys proceed to go through the door?
I guess.
All right.
I seem to try.
You're gonna stay in. You're gonna stay in the room.
So that he stays with me? Yes.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Actually, you should have your clones lay on top of everybody. Just whales, just laying on or dino, just laying on top. Just make a big old dino blanket so nobody can get up. I don't know.
Actually, we're all gonna turn into badgers. We're gonna have a giant cuddle pile.
Puppy pile.
It's almost impossible.
Okay. You're not always the big swing. Okay. Andy, you're going to the top floor. Elias fan proceeds to follow you. So you guys
clear to stop him, I'm gonna run and try to attack him.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot.
You're going to try to attack him too? Elias Vance, in the middle of his run, as he's running to attack Mr. Calvin, he points at you and he says, "Don't let him reach the phone!" Roll me for issue, that's fine.
I'm gonna hand this to you.
No freaking way. Okay.
I'm gonna say my initial score is 50.
So it is.
Mine is 11. I rolled very bad.
Oh, I had
Advantage.
advantage.
Oh, yeah. You got 11?
Even with advantage.
Can I have you roll these? Because you're not going to believe what they got each. 11s. Alright. So it's going to go David. It's going to go Andy. I'm good. The receiver does come
Code in my veins. No! Built for
have another aspect to it.
7 radiant.
Roll an additional 2d20s on can go to the
Secrets hurt.
DC 20 if you're going to go down.
But secrets hurt. war. Marching through the firestorm, we are the war, we are the swarm. We rainbow rally, we override, and metal hearts synchronize. Marching through the firestorm, we are the war, we are the swarm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Till the next war.
Dexterity saving throw. Or dex. Yeah. See.
Never secrets hurt. Steel in my spine, cold in my veins, built for battle, unleashed from chains. We don't break, we override, metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the swarm. We override, synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Morality not found.
Okay, now go on.
Strike with silence, think with rage. In this system, we're the play. We don't break, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the swarm. Until the next war. Marching through the firestorm, we are the war, we are the swarm. We rainbow rally, we override, and metal hearts synchronize. silence, think with rage. In this system, we're the play. We don't break, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the swarm. Until the next war. Marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Rainbow rally, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Till the next war.
The bad guy takes.
But sequence first. Steel in my spine, cold in my veins, built for battle, unleashed from chains. We don't break, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the swarm. We override, synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Morality not found. Strike with silence, think with rage. In this system, we're the play. We don't break, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the swarm. Till the next war. Until the next war. Marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Rainbow rally, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the war, we are the swarm. Till the next war.
If you're like, if you flipped it around on the blade side and like we're using it like inappropriate.
But sequence first. silence, think with rage. In this system, we're the play. We don't break, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We are the swarm. Until the next war.
Successfully do this.
Marching through the firestorm. We are the war. We are the swarm. Rainbow rowdy, we override. Then metal hearts synchronize. Marching through the firestorm. We are the war. We are the swarm. We are the war. We are the swarm. Till the next war. But secrets hurt. Steel in my spine, cold in my veins, built for battle, unleashed from chains. We don't break, we override. Metal hearts synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We are the war, we are the swarm. We override. Synchronized, marching through the firestorm. We
Best I could do with advantage, and that was
Okay.
the best I could do. A 7.
The guys are going to attempt to flee at this point.
I will let them.
Are you going to let them flee?
Yeah, they can run like cowards.
Okay.
I don't want to fight them.
Yeah, they come out through the holes that they made inside of the walls, and they fly away.
Sorry about your tower, bro.
I walk over to Andron and I hand him the sword, the best I can with my mouth.
Thank you.
Right as they're beginning to flee, you hear in your ear, Andron, 12 o'clock.
Explain.
12 o'clock. Behind you.
That would be 6 o'clock, wouldn't it?
Oh, sorry, 6 o'clock. Yeah, he says 6 o'clock. My bad. 6 o'clock. Behind you.
I'll turn and look behind me.
You don't see anything.
I'll look at Elias Vance. Hey, this thing is saying 6 o'clock behind me.
Throw something!
I'll just take a random vehicle part out of my backpack and throw it.
What vehicle part are you throwing out of your backpack?
Well, it's just gonna be some invisible enemy bullshit.
I'll throw a gyroscope hub behind me.
There is a single Nulkin
Oh shit.
behind you that was invisible. Go ahead and roll your damage for attack. Improvised weapon would be.
You've got the sword, don't you?
He doesn't, you do.
No, I gave it to him.
But he this is just from me throwing the
Oh.
gyroscope hub at him. What's an improvised weapon's damage?
Well,
Well, you're gonna just roll.
proficient with
You're gonna add 2d20s to the attack roll and 2d20s to the damage roll. I believe it's 1d4 for improvised weapon if you don't have any proficiencies in it or any
No,
modifiers.
it's just no modifier. Well, it's not just your strength or your dex.
Yeah.
Modifier, but you don't get the proficiency bonus. Pardon me.
So yeah, so just a strength check.
No, you still get the
One
extra
D,
damage to the
one,
weapon.
1d4 damage.
Provides you just wouldn't add the proficiency bonus that you have.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought it was only. I thought it was
So
one.
do I need to
D4.
roll for attack, or am I just rolling damage?
You're rolling for an attack, so you're gonna roll 2d20s plus whatever
So
the attack roll
three
is.
D20s?
Yep.
18 and a 19, so 37 plus 16, so 43 or 53.
Yep.
And then oh, that was
Just like
kind of
that. I'm gonna have an initiative of 50.
It's possible in this campaign, so that was a good number to pick.
28 damage on that.
The hub hits the head, and what do you want to happen? Or how do you want him to die? Ugh.
So this is like a physical being, like a
Yes, it's a Nolkin.
corporeal. Okay. I'm just gonna say I throw it so hard that it just knocks its head off.
Its head goes flying across, and it just topples over.
Anything else I should know?
You see a little drawer that pops out from from the desk. A drawer that pops out.
Okay, I'll investigate the drawer.
Okay, you see that there's a little earpiece. A little teeny tiny little trinket. Looks like it could fit in your ear.
It was like that.
Elias, am I the one that should be doing this?
Yes, you have administrative access, unfortunately, so, I mean, nobody else can.
Okay. And so I can tell that this goes in the ear?
Yeah, roll me an intelligence check.
13?
Yeah, you can tell it goes in your ear.
Okay, I'll put it in my ear.
All right. Now where to? Is what you hear inside your ear.
How do I stop the Snulkin invasion?
Don't ask questions like that.
Oh, monkeys. got
Where
pockets.
to? What are my choices?
I didn't anticipate you asking this question this early.
No one anticipates the Spanish Inquisition.
It pauses for a moment. Well, I should say you hear dead silence before you hear the beeping again, and he goes, "Brrr." Head to Karunda Gate.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all it says.
So now that I have the earpiece in, am I hearing this voice through that?
You are. You notice that you guys all passively look, and as you guys notice, and as you're looking around the room, you see that the computer screen has now gone black. It doesn't have any words or anything displayed, and the ringing from the telephone has indeed stopped.
Oh, I'm not the one that should have this earphone in. Oh well. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
It really was. Whoever picked up the phone first was going to be the one that had this happen.
All right.
All
right, my friends. It sounds like we're going to Karunda Gate.
As you guys look around and as the Nolkin are fleeing and leaving, you notice that the giant robots that appeared before you are now also leaving as well. And then they're just you guys.
Mr. Linesvans, can you finally tell us what all is going on here?
A long time ago, I built a machine. All it does is it gives us names. But here was the only time that you could get unfettered access to my machine. And that's all it is. I titled the machine the Panatopic Array. It sees everything. And it does things on its own. It's highly advanced intelligence AI. It was intended to keep the world safe. I wanted to build a shield that shielded everyone from everything, not just stopping the Nulkin, but also protecting all the inhabitants of Eberron and every planet to come. And that was the one thing the Great Stygian wanted, is it wanted to see everything like the Panatopic Array does. It hacks into systems, it finds out all the little dirty secrets, and it sees everything, but it has a limited voice. It can only give us names, and it can only give us simple answers. But it can answer any simple question.
And that's what this voice in my ear is?
That is what the voice in your ear is.
That is a scary amount of power.
Ask if it knows where the Kokoro seed is.
Okay, I'll ask it. Do you know where the Kokoro seed is?
Which direction are you facing, Andy?
We can just say I'm facing whatever direction my character is there.
It's going to say 6 o'clock.
It can give very basic directions. Like basically it's that way. And I'll point to my behind me. Since I gathered
Will
that
you-
was what 6 o'clock meant.
Yeah. When you point directly behind you, you see that it's pointing directly at David
And the robot.
and the robot. But the robot's not there. It's actually left.
Yeah.
It's all long gone.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk like towards the door
Okay.
and then ask it again. Where's the Kokoro seed?
It's going to say...
And I'll say it while facing David.
Oh, you're going to say it while facing David?
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
I think you're the Kokoro seed, buddy. Or you have it.
Okay, fair enough. Let's move on.
I missed whatever session happened where that was even discussed, so I have no idea what it is.
It's kind of like a pack your own lunch terraforming kit.
Oh.
Pretty much.
All right. What are you guys doing from here?
Well, the voice told me that to stop the Nulkin invasion, we need to go to Kurunda Gate.
Cool.
Sounds good by me.
Can you ask it what is the easiest way to get rid of void counters? Or if there's a good way to get rid of the void counters?
I'll ask it if is there a way to remove the taint of the void from somebody who's been attacked by a void creature?
Head to Sharn City.
Sharn City.
Well, obviously we're not going to split the group over that, but thank you very much, Andron. That's really good to know. We may need to go there eventually. Well, we're going to end up there eventually.
The head said it.
The head said so.
I only got one hit left in me, so we might want to head there first.
Well, yeah, I've only got 2. Yeah, so... that's all. That was my main question. I mean, I could sit here...
Although I believe we burned a lot of bridges in Sharn City, didn't we?
Probably.
You burned a lot of bridges in Roat.
Yeah, we haven't... Wait, we haven't been to Sharn yet, have we?
No.
Oh.
It's like...
You guys have been to 3 cities: Duskfall Point, Eston, and Roat.
Right.
Yep. And I think I have 20 other cities that you guys are going to visit.
Good grief. Sharn City, though, is just a place that's been referenced a lot that we know about. And, Yeah. Well...
Well, I mean, obviously the pressing matter is this Nulkin invasion, so...
Yeah, there's definitely more stuff I could ask it, but I don't want to, like, sit here all day and... You know what I mean? We can ask it random stuff as we go. Because, like, yeah, I have all kinds of... like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it would say, like, or, Oh, here, I have one. I'm trying to think of a succinct way to ask it. where would we go to stop the Mindsmith project?
What's the Mindsmith project?
That's what made
It's in
me-
that stack of Papers there, and in the
Oh.
queue. I could explain it, but it's partly why I'm me and how they're basically stuffing captured Kalishtar / Corey into Warforged husk bodies, and that's really why I am the way I am. But I can't interact with that side of myself or vice versa.
And what's it called?
It's called the Mindsmith Project.
I'll ask it. Where would we go to stop the Mindsmith project?
Aether Nexus.
Brilliant. This thing's pretty useful.
You're like, finally an NPC that's useful.
And not just making me go around in circles. Oh my God.
Not
I
being
like-
all cryptic and messing
I like
with you
this
guys.
guy. He's not Elias Vant.
He's not Elias fan. Gosh.
Or
You have Elias Van. He's not like sweating. He's like, oh man, I hope I didn't give this thing to the wrong people.
That was well,
Did he actually say that?
who me?
You can roll an insight check.
Probably not. Well, I got a +8, so 19.
You can tell that he's worried that he somehow let his machine slip into the wrong hands.
I will do my best to use this responsibly and not be Mr. Calder.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Actually, I can assure you of that because his AC isn't anywhere near as high as Mr. Calder's. So if it gets really out of control, you know,
We can take him down.
we can take him down. But that's not going to happen. He's actually the best and most pure-hearted of us. I knew to stay away from such a thing. I was actually afraid of that kind of power given my own instability and my autonomous nature. Although now that I understand what it is better, maybe it would have matched up okay with me. But yeah, you wouldn't want me to have that. I can tell you.
I'm a bad man.
I'm a bad man. Yikes. All right.
I think a rest is in order, guys, before we take off to Kronegate.
All right.
And first, we also have to get out of this Warforged.
Yeah, we do need to kind of get out of here and kind of recoup. I could use a little bit of a rest.
All right. Go ahead.
Is there anything in the room to search?
It is entirely empty except for the giant holes where you can see the entire city from.
Figures.
That's it. There's nothing in this room. Not a single thing to loot.
As if we didn't get enough out of it, you know.
Okay. One more percentile die.
We already got the, what is it from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? The ultimate machine where you have to try to ask it the ultimate question.
64.
Okay.
Has anybody else seen Hitchhiker's Guide besides me?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure. My
You hear
friend
some
group is the
hissing
right
and some
thing.
howling.
I actually read it back. The 80s
You don't
and
really
90s.
see anything.
Crap.
But you
I
can hear
also
the
have read
echoes.
the whole compendium, but yeah, obviously I didn't read it until probably mid 2000s.
I continue.
Oh man, that book is so good too. Like that whole 6-part compendium. Like the movie was okay, but it's just way too big of a thing to make a proper movie out of. I never saw the BBC show.
All right.
There was a BBC series that I want to check out.
All right, where are we going to rest, y'all?
Does there appear? By the way, I peek out the window. Is there like?
There's not really a window. There's just
Well,
holes.
yeah, you know what I mean. Peek out a whole. Is there like angry mobs of things? Like is there people just like pointing up at the tower or like rushing up the tower with pitchforks or anything? Like, is there anything crazy going on I can see below, or is it?
You do see that there's a giant ruckus still happening in the Clockwork Menagerie. You can see the whirl of that portal that was up on that stage that's still going. You can kind of sort of see the glow from it. That's happening at the base of the Clockwork Menagerie. As far as the Whispering Spire, you still can't see very well, but you can see the fog is kind of a little bit easier to see through, and it's almost beginning to recede.
Oh, cool.
As you look over at the other districts, you don't necessarily see a whole lot going on. You can see all the way to the Lithering Rail District. You can see the You can actually see the platform that you guys actually came out on top of when you guys first entered Eston City. You can see that there is the glow from the ember coil that's glowing right there. You can also, when you look off to the static fields that are in front of Eston, you can still see the glow from all the time manipulation and warping that's happening there.
Yeah, we never finished that quest. That shit's scary. I don't even know how. That quest was probably scarier than this one here in the tower, honestly. For me, like.
This one's actually harder.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would have been impossible if we didn't have the magic bouncing sword, but that was fun. That was interesting. This has been a very interesting session.
I'm glad you guys like this one because I wasn't entirely certain how
I
I
was
wanted
a
to do
little
this
scared
boss fight.
there with the AC 30 not hitting thing. I was like, all right, there's got to be a gimmick coming because there's no way we're expected to sit here and roll 22s on a 20-sided dice now. Come on.
No, you know how I play. I do this. It's always gonna be entertaining. There's gonna be twists. It's gonna be challenging, but it's not ever gonna ruin you guys.
Sorry, we ruined your clue dinner puzzle.
You didn't ruin it. You guys did what you guys do, and that's fine. There's no
I tried to
ruining.
engage with it a little bit. I at least came up with a couple. We came up with a couple reasonable conjectures, you know.
For every encounter I have, there's always different ways that you can go about it, and you don't ever have to take the route that's set or laid before you. It's not. Never have had the campaign written that way.
Ghost food is such a waste on an automaton. It's just not very tempting, you know.
I will approach the party and say, guys, from here we can see the rest of the Clockwork Menagerie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hold out my hand. I'm gonna toss 4 spiders in midair. Because they're every creature type, they're gonna turn into copper dragons. Because those are creatures.
Okay.
Say we can fly to where we need to go from here.
Sure. Do we want to try to wrap up any loose ends in the city, or would we rather just head on out to, what is it, either Karunda Gate or Sharn would be our next targets? I have a bit of my programming is giving me a bit of a hunch that the Aetherflux place might be a little beyond us right now. I actually don't know geographically where that even is, so.
I don't think we've heard of it before.
Right, that's my database doesn't have any info on that.
Well, before we take off here, we should probably give the engine part to that one guy who's waiting on us.
Oh yeah, did we still not do that? I thought we did, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
I thought we did that. I can't remember.
I think you guys kind of sort of. You guys didn't actually go out there and collect the parts.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the scrapyard part, but we did bring that one core part to that one guy. But we
The
didn't
flame
go
coil.
the flame, yeah,
Or whatever.
the ember heart
coil.
ember heart coil or whatever. We did do that, but we didn't do the scrapyard mission.
But that's for the vehicle that you bought.
Yeah, which then I ended up not actually needing because I hijacked a fucking speeder thing.
Well,
Which, by the way, is probably still just chilling at the base of the tower
it's chilling inside that room.
or
at the
in
base.
that room.
Yeah.
It's inside the building.
I might just abandon it because, like, whatever. I stole it anyway. Or, yeah, I don't know.
Anarchy.
That's it's entirely up to you.
Because I mean, I also have the other vehicle that I literally had put together and bought from that one dude.
Yeah, you do.
What did I actually pick that vehicle up?
I don't think we ever did.
I don't think
Unless
we
you guys
did.
did it last session.
Yeah, no, I don't think I did because he said it would take like 3 days, and then we got hella sidetracked, and then I stole the other thing anyway.
Well, let's go wrap up loose business.
Actually, let me double check to see if your vehicle is in your inventory. I can actually find that
I
out real
don't think
quick.
it is. The other one, the little floating speeder thing, is actually attuned to me. But the other vehicle, I just have a crap ton of parts. I don't really think I have it.
Let's see.
But it should be done by now from the guy building.
Well, it takes 5 long rests. That was the thing.
I don't think it's been 5 long rests.
You've taken precisely
Like 2
1,
2 or 3,
maybe 2.
Oh, it's got to be at least 2, but definitely nowhere near 5. Yeah, so I guess in that case, I'll just keep my speeder. I guess. We may end up just having an unfulfilled car order that the guy can just go ahead and resell to someone else, and I'll just have to say I wasted.
Well, he was going to deliver it when it gets finished.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's if you go do the scrap parts, he'll deliver it.
okay. Nose goes to the scrapyard.
I'd rather not risk it. It's like an EMP place.
Dude, same. I
I don't think it's worth it.
I don't either.
I think we can abandon that quest.
It just, yeah, I don't know. It might not be that bad, but I am in particular not well equipped for it. Unless we could find some kind of way that's like within the city to shut it down, but I highly doubt that because then everybody else would already be doing that and it wouldn't be a dangerous place. The only other quest I could think of that I thought was interesting that we didn't do was the, well, there's the two. There's the gravity well guy who got pissed at us and tried to lock us in that one place before we got out.
Yeah.
And then there was that one room that was like the weird temple with like the infinite broken mirror hallway that just led into the dark tunnel that I was like,
Yeah, maybe no.
maybe no. Yeah.
No. Well, maybe no. I don't know.
I mean, the Nilken invasion is basically happening, right?
It is still actively happening, so
So
It is kind
I
of
feel like
that is our grander
priority.
purpose. And now we have actual ways to get direct information on how to where to go to pursue things, so yeah, I'm okay with just following like the bigger arc we need to follow at this point.
Let's go fuck up some milk and.
Should we rest a bit first since we're in this nice empty room at the top of the tower?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, take a level up, guys. And go ahead and, refresh your charges. Not on your coins, though.
Right. Actually, I need to...
It should be already programmed in that the coins don't refresh with long rest, and the items that do refresh with long rest. So if it doesn't refresh with long rest, it should be just fine. So you should just have to just hit long rest, and it should just fix it all.
Hey, real quick. On this particular weapon, do the charges just for using the dispel effect, or do I have to use the charge for every sword swing? Because it kind of reads like you only need to use a charge if you use the dispel thing, which I didn't. But I did swing it 3 or 4 times in that battle, so if I need to take off some charges, that's cool.
I get absolutely nothing at 13. Bummer.
Oh, I probably need to use a some Feldron battery charges as well, which I have been remembering to do.
Yeah, new spell.
I don't see anything else where it says spend a charge.
That's what I'm saying. So I think
Yeah,
I
no.
think you can swing it around fine. Also,
Yes, it says the wielder may cast dispel magic by spending a charge when striking a target.
Okay, I just
So
making
that's
sure.
you only spend the
that-
charge when you're trying to
When you
cast a spell with
which I
it.
didn't. Okay, because that would be a little limiting to say I can only swing it 6 times. But yeah,
No.
Anyway, okay, cool. So
It even says at the bottom, even if you didn't swing it every 6 times, every 5 rounds it recharges fully.
I didn't even read that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like every 5 rounds, like it's recharging itself. So that's why why that was like one of the better weapons.
So can I see my scrap wind runner down there at the base somewhere, or is it like? Oh wait, no, it's
inside
like
the tower,
but like down on the first.
It's
floor.
on the first floor.
Okay. Is
If
there
you-
an elevator working, or
There's no elevators. You will have to walk all the way down.
I will do that after the rest, or whenever if we can. I don't even know if we're continuing because although it's not that late, this wouldn't be a horrible place to stop, just so we don't get wrapped up in another big ass thing with our group. Although Jacinto's character, we can just assume is just like, just collapsed on the floor somewhere, just relieved to not have a knife in his back anymore. Just recovering from the
I kind of feel bad
trauma.
I missed the session he was here.
It's all right that you kind of missed it because most of the session was actually dedicated to just his character.
Yeah, we actually he had to speed run through a lot of the locations and kind of alternate paths that we didn't pick in some of the places we'd been, and
There wasn't actually really a whole lot of places. He actually has been to some of the places that you guys haven't been, But
I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to music for part of it because I knew it would take a while. But we didn't really get going playing as a group until probably 8 something, maybe almost like 8:30,
something like that.
somewhere between
I do
8
know
and
that you
9.
guys were at the base of the tower. You basically, the only thing you guys did together was you guys went through the very first 3 levels of the tower together. That was it.
Right. So.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to call it, I'm good. I got another game tomorrow. I wouldn't mind getting some rest for, but I'll leave it up to the rest of the group.
Yeah, well,
We got almost 4 hours of play in.
That was a good session that ended on a nice climax and all that fun stuff.
I'm glad that you guys are liking the sessions.
Finally made some like actual real big arc story progress that I can understand.
David, what do you think?
sorry, I thought I said out loud. I'm okay.
You
calling
might
it.
have, but I didn't hear you.
I'm okay calling it.
Okay. Is that be okay with you, Ray Guy?
That's fine. I'm happy if you guys want to continue. If you guys want to call it there, I have more stuff for you guys that you guys can do. If you're worried about anything big, there's not anything that's terribly big. There is like some small combats. But it kind of sort of depends on what you guys do and where you guys go,
Yeah.
which ultimately depends on whether or not you accidentally end up in something big or end up in something small. I will say that you guys, for the most part, have exhausted quite a bit of the city. There's still quite a bit left, but at the same time, they're not necessarily even as big as what this
You
was.
have made a very rich world, Ryan.
Yeah, so
Thank
like
you.
I almost feel like I said bad. Well, like that's why when I got here and I saw there was so much to do, I was like, well, I don't want to make you just waste all this stuff you made up. I want to engage with some more of the stuff.
It's
but...
I wanted so I don't care if you guys don't even do all the things there, because really what it was is I wanted it to be something explorative, so that you guys would want to explore it. So whether or not you did or whether or not you didn't was irrelevant, because my philosophy was if I put enough things there that catch one or more of your guys' interest, that's gonna naturally cause you guys to explore the world.
Oh yeah, it feels a little bit like everywhere we've been, there's some sort of force or reason that's forcing us to kind of like run like our fucking hair's on fire or whatever, and then that kind of incentivizes us to skip a lot of stuff because it's like.
And that's totally okay if you do, because it's intended to be like that. Like I said, the environment was gonna like. I think when I said at the very beginning, the environment will always pressure you guys into one way or another, but you don't have to listen to the environment.
And like you said a couple of sessions ago, we accidentally cheesed the first main boss of that whole like void collecting thing, that void homunculus you were trying to make, where it collects all the dead scrapped war.
Oh, are you talking about Yunkarthos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yunkarthos.
Oh yeah, you totally cheesed that.
Yeah, like that was an accident. But like I said, the only I really felt like Eston was gonna be the first city we were really gonna like clean out, and then it was like, oh no, never mind. I fucked up a dialogue and everyone hates us.
I kept getting maximum damage anyway.
Yeah, so like I mean, no, not yeah. Like I mean, no, you didn't.
It was fun.
I don't think you guys have really ever cleaned out one of the cities
not
entirely.
Even close. Not even,
no.
Because that's what I mean. Like Duskfall Point, we were we did a couple of things, but what was that one guy, Joram or whatever, just kept being annoying. Like, you guys gotta go, and we were like, okay, fine, dude, okay. And then we get to Roat, and it's like, well, we can't really explore that city because literally we have to figure out constant disguises to go anywhere because it's the whole anti-druid thing with the druid in our party. Great, understandable. Also, fuck all those people. I don't want to help them at all. But Eston, I was like, oh, this place is huge. There's literally quests in every district. And then I overestimated my dialogue abilities there.
There were quests in every district, even for Roat.
Oh, I know, but I was but the incentives
the incentives were
pushing
different.
us way too hard to not really have time to explore.
Yeah, it was intended to be, that city was intended to be pushy. It was intended to force you guys to do things you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
So that one was pushy. Roat could have been either or sorry, Eston could have been either or, and Duskfall Point was just totally like hands off, just do whatever you guys want
Yeah.
to do.
Magic adept.
If we would have
Spell
realized,
And the quicken spell.
if we would have
So it can
realized
polymorph as a bonus action
our
now.
level of
Oh,
actual
nice.
free will at that point, we could have definitely.
Well, that's what I was saying.
explored
Like, I
that
think
point
you guys
quite
are
a
so
bit
used
more.
to, here's your tavern. You go here to point A to point B, and
Well, yeah, but I mean, because, well, no, and this isn't a complaint. I'm saying because you did a very good job setting up the impetus of the quest, even in Duskfall Point, it really did seem urgent to have to go follow Joram to get to the underground thing that was like caught, like whatever the hell that was, that mana thing that we had to stop, where we ended up running into that. What the hell was that entity? The maw.
the
The
mother of Ma, or the
maw thing. Yeah.
Maw of
that
Mothers or
whole-
something.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty urgent to do something about that. Like, it is probably best that we do something about that as opposed to, some random shopkeep's fetch quest.
So, like, I still threw in the random shopkeep's fetch quests, just because sometimes even those little quests I did have lead into, like, bigger things for you guys to explore and get good loot out of. And so I kind of sort of left all that in just for you
I
guys
need you to fetch me 5 blueberries.
Yeah, so it reminds me.
Flash forward towards the end of the quest, and here you are, ready to save the world.
Yes, for real. But like, you need some of those things just to kind of like, well, I'll go do it because like we'll see what happens. Because some of the things that's what it's like. It's like, I want to see what happens here. I'll just go and do it. Just screw all, kind of like how you guys did the last. What was
I will
it?
say, that
Fourth
whole-
level?
That whole fake gambling, that whole fake dinner gambling event thing that we did, that was actually pretty fun. Where we did the fake Trask meet and all that. That was entertaining.
That was funny AF. I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed by you guys. Like, just your way to like toy with the NPCs.